Hey there everybody, welcome back to the Letterhead Studios and more Trails in the Sky. We're going to report to the Bracer Guild, talk to Jean or Jean or Jean or whichever version of his name you prefer. I know, I gotta be consistent. Welcome back and good work. I'm told that you were able to save a young boy.
Yeah, somehow or another. I'm still kind of in shock from when that redhead showed up.
Ah, you must mean Agate. He's working another case in Ruan. He used to be the leader of the Ravens, if you can believe it. I suspected as much.
Guess that explains his terrible disposition.
That was a long time ago. He drifted into town right around when he was your age. He hung out with a rough crowd and got into some serious trouble. Compared to back then, the tough types nowadays are puppy dogs.
And a guy like that was allowed to become a bracer?
Well, I've gotten to know him a little bit. Turns out that he wanted to be a bracer ever since he was little. Sometimes people just change. I think that's probably enough of the idle chatter.
Oh, you're back.
Didn't your mama ever tell you it ain't nice to talk about someone behind his back? Always with the gossip. But is it really gossip if it's positive? Anyway, are you done with your investigation? Yep, over and done with. I can't say for sure, but I think they're clean.
Really? You're not just trying to protect your old buddies?
You want to watch that mouth of yours? From what I saw last night at the Sailor's Tavern, they couldn't be the arsonists. Heh! I doubt they could have even walked a straight line if they wanted to. Well, if that's true, we can hold off on them. They didn't strike me as the type of guys with the guts to try arson anyway.
I guess not. Just full of themselves mostly.
All you need is to give them a nasty look, and believe me, they'll cave. Anyway, I'll see if I can find the arsonist while I'm out in the field. I'm taking over the case, and you're off it.
Whoa, say what?
You two are too close to this case and you know it. And if you let your feelings run away with you, it screws with your judgment. Plus, you let a civvy get involved. Hey, Jean, what do the rules say about when senior and junior bracers want the same case? Oh, come on, you know as well as I do. Of course it rules in favor of the senior bracer. We're not bad in a fight. Perhaps we could provide backup.
It's just an investigation.
I don't need more people. I think we're done here. Try not to hold this against me.
What? Who the hell does he think he is?
It's frustrating, sure, but he has a point. It just irritates me that we don't have a counter-argument.
I'm sorry. If I had not drawn my sword. That's not what's bothering me. He doesn't have to just blow us off like that.
Please, he means no harm. Don't be upset. Tact isn't his strong suit. He just doesn't know any other way to communicate. Just let him handle these criminals. Consider it a personal favor for me.
I guess we have no choice. I just wanted to do something for the matron and the kids. This isn't right. Estelle. Mr. Jean, it's possible to enlist the help of a bracer for civilian events, isn't it?
Yes, though it would depend on what kind of event you're talking about. Because of the number of people who attend, we'll be handling security at the Royal Academy Festival, for example.
Well then, Estelle, Joshua, would you mind helping out with our play in the meantime?
What do you mean?
Every year when the festival ends, there's a play held in the auditorium. I know the children always look forward to it, and there are still 2 major roles that haven't been filled.
You don't mean... You want us to take the parts?
Yes, otherwise we may have to cancel the play entirely. I can't bear to think of how disappointed the children would be. So I mentioned you two to the student council last night. They seemed quite eager to have you.
Hey, hold on a second. Jean, is this really a legit bracer assignment?
It certainly is.
Citizen outreach and regional services comprise plenty of the general work that bracers do, and since Agate showed up, you do have some extra time.
I have a bad feeling about this. But it's for the kids. What choice do I have? Still, if we have anything else to do, we should take care of that beforehand.
So, this is gonna be a little, but we're gonna grab some jobs off of this board. We're gonna see how many of them we can complete, and if it's something that I can show in this video, then show I will. If not, then we'll just continue the video with more of the storyline. So stick around. So the first things first is we're definitely going to the lighthouse this time. Okay, let's take them all out. Shouldn't be too hard. Yeah, we're good.
We're good to go.
Hooray! Yep. Oh boy.
Piece of cake.
Oh my god! It's Orvid! That's right, I was like, man, that name sounds familiar.
You're that conniving merchant who is searching for those toxic mushrooms.
Estelle, he was a client, remember? Tone it down a bit. Looks like even now you still haven't learned how to show the slightest courtesy.
How about you just shut up, you nasty food maniac? No doubt you were here hunting for more bizarre ingredients, right?
Yeah, he is an odd one. Alright, now we get to escort him back with us. Which was probably not gonna be that big of a deal, to be honest. Perfect. Now let's go find what other jobs we can do. Wow, speaking of people that we've talked to before, here's this Jimmy guy. Nice to see you again.
You're the guy we met on the beach, right?
You can call me Jimmy. You really saved my skin before, so let me thank you. I actually just acquired an ancient map a short while ago, and you wouldn't believe it if I told you.
Wouldn't believe what now?
It leads to the treasure of the great pirate Shermer.
No way. But I don't really know who that is.
You've never heard of Shermer? Aren't you from Ruan? Oh, wait. Are you from somewhere else? Yeah, either way. Shermer! How could you not know?
Don't go making assumptions. If memory serves me correctly, Shermer was a pirate that used to, work in the waters around Ruan about 100 years ago.
Nicely done. Leave it to the Royal Academy to teach the right things. Shame about the uniform, though. Okay, so we go to the beach in Ruan, find the pit, and go directly southeast from there.
All we know is to look southeast from the pit.
Considering how wide the beach is, that still leaves a large area to search. We just don't have enough information. Come on, guys, don't be getting all negative on me now. If you comb every inch of the beach of the Gulf Seaside Way, I'm sure you'll find it somewhere.
So, in other words, treat it like a test of endurance?
Sounds right up your alley, Estelle. Oh, hey, look. What is this?
What?
What is this madness? Any sign of the treasure?
Well, we haven't found anything substantial yet, but we did find a couple old daggers and a beat-up map.
A sea chart! Whoa, this is big stuff. Please let me see it.
Hey, calm down. I don't want you to die of excitement or anything.
This is Shermer's treasure maps.
What? Now hold on a second, mister. You said a minute ago you had them... you had the map already.
Well, that had to have been a treasure map. My map shows the location of this map, which shows where the actual treasure is.
This is getting confusing. But I found the chart inside a barrel.
Let's not worry about that. Sometimes we just have to suspend our disbelief to get through the day.
Well, as long as our client is happy, we're happy. Even if we're also very confused.
Can't believe the sapphire glim was stolen. And why now of all possible times? Ah, you're here. I've been waiting for you to show up. This pedestal used to be adorned with a candelabrum. Things being what they are, I would like to ask you to conduct a search. What say you? Are you available? Sure thing. The stolen item is a candelabrum called the Sapphire Glim. It is a fine piece of craftsmanship, dating back to just after the Orbital Revolution. It would sell for hundreds of thousands of mira were it to ever be placed on the open market. You'd have to have some kind of safe way of laundering something that valuable. Whoever took it must be well connected. Well, actually, money wasn't the primary motivation for this crime, it seems. Look at this card. That which nests here is a beast more dire than any other. Continue to give praise to the spirit whose blue light was lost in the darkness. Look to the three-eyed giant which towers over this settlement. Do so, and the blue light will be revealed. Phantom Thief B. It's a phantom thief! It's come to steal your heart! There must be some kind of three-eyed giant somewhere in the city.
A giant? Well, it's obviously a clue. I'll make note of it.
This is definitely it. It's the same card we saw at the mayor's estate. So this is what the card meant by three-eyed.
That must be the three-eyed part of the clue.
The eyes of Idios see only the truth and pass it on to you. Look to the endless waltz which unfolds between the red and black. Do so and the blue light will be revealed.
A red-black waltz. I can't imagine it means anything but roulette.
I think you're right. The eyes of Idios only see the truth and pass it on to you. Rest at the land harbor and look to the one-eyed lion. Do so and the blue light will be revealed. I get it, the one-eyed lion. The eyes of Idios see only the truth and pass it on to you. Beyond the drawbridge, look to the barrels near the steel crane. Do so and the blue light will be revealed.
Another weirdo clue. Now it's a steel crane? That's weird.
This must be the steel crane, but there are no barrels to be found. Sorry for the long wait. Here's the barrel you wanted.
Wow, this thing is huge. And you actually carried it all by yourself.
Never underestimate a dockhand.
I found the card, Estelle. I must apologize most profoundly, for the barrel to have been moved was an error most inopportune. But the warehouse key was recovered, and you have made it here. Your reward will be what you have sought. Look within the barrel. The candelabrum you find will, no doubt, be returned to its rightful owner. Time grows short. We will meet again. I've got a bad feeling about this. This weirdo must have been close by watching us. Hey, look at the card. Some of the ink is still wet.
It's that guy.
Or someone who looks like him. And that's the story. We got the candelabrum back undamaged, but we haven't found any clues as to the whereabouts of the... If only we'd found out about the fake sooner.
Oh no, you've all done a fine job. The main thing is that the sapphire glim has been recovered.
The mayor is right. You've done exactly what we asked of you.
I understand your passion for upholding justice, but there are other, more important crimes which must be answered for. I do not wish to further monopolize your time over something so trivial. It's no doubt that there are others out there who are waiting for our bracer's help. It would please me if you helped those in greater need first.
Well, that's taken care of, but I wouldn't exactly call it settled. Come on, Joshua. I know you've got something on your mind.
Huh?
Yeah, a little. I was just wondering why the thief would take the candelabrum if he meant for it to be found. The newest card is what really gets me. It's as if it were designed as a test specifically for you two. I don't hear anything. What's going on? Is the Royal Army really going to just roll over? What are they doing? By the looks of them, I'd say they're just ordinary travelers. I have to wonder why there isn't a single guard, though.
He is not the sort to do so once he's decided on something. In light of that, I believe he'll be staying here. I see. Then we'll have to wait for the bracers to arrive before we can do anything else. I'm afraid so. If that's all, then I shall take my leave.
Well, I think I know that guy.
Oh, it's you. You're bracers, aren't you? Thank Idios you're here. The name's Chief Warrant Officer Han.
It's nice to meet you. I'm Estelle, bracer in training.
And I'm Joshua, also in training. The bulletin board said that a traveler was causing trouble? Yes, I'm afraid so. We do have an unsavory character, and dealing with him is proving most difficult. There's been little progress to speak of.
So, what's with those guys over there?
They're the victims of this current little issue. The traveler in question is currently in the dining hall. We're hoping that food will persuade him, for the sake of the others here. You're in charge here, right? You have to do something. Are you just gonna let this kind of bullying go unchallenged?
The Royal Army's supposed to be on the side of the citizens, right?
Hold on, all of you.
Calm down, please. I understand, just please take a step. Joshua, are you okay?
I want you to check on the dining hall.
Okay, let's go.
If you reserve all the rooms and the dining hall, what will I tell the other guests? Why can't you see where I'm coming from? Your Grace, I feel I must agree with him. Perhaps we should return to Ruan, as originally planned. Quiet, Philip. I like it here. Particularly since it has been such a lovely view of Erlitton's waterfall. But, sir...
It had to be you, didn't it? You're that self-centered Duke guy from before.
Oh, well, if it isn't the bracers. You're late. We've been waiting for you. Please, even if you can't convince them with words, there's always your staff.
Okay. I hate this kind of stuff. Okay, gotta start this off right.
God dang it.
Greetings, Your Grace. I'm here to collect you.
Correct me. I don't recall ordering someone to do so. And where do you travel from?
From Hotel Blanche, at the personal request of the owner.
Ah, I see. That is quite admirable of him. But I have no desire to return to Ruan on this evening. I've already decided to stay here at Letterhead.
At this junky old place? You really intend to stay here?
You declare things I already know to be true. I never believed this place to be worthy of my presence. It is, however, occasionally interesting to live as the common folk do. Briefly.
But I don't think there's even a high-class chef here. Not to mention, I'll bet it's not even very sanitary. Oh, Grace, by your foot.
What about my foot?
There's a huge cockroach.
Oh, Philip! Yes, sir. Where is the roach? Where is it? Hurry up and get it.
Surely, sir, you can expect no better from the common peasantry. Why, I'd wager they even have monsters infesting...
Yay! Enough. Philip, we're leaving. And all because of one magic word. Cockroach. Classic.
Sorry about that. I didn't see any other way to get him to leave, except by telling a little white lie or two.
Still, it was unexpected. I didn't know you had it in you to be that sneaky.
You never know what I'm capable of.
Well, lies come in all shades. You did it to help others, so I'm sure that Idios will forgive you for it. We greatly appreciate it. May you be equally as determined in your future duties. Well, there you have it. We've done them all. Hopefully you've seen a couple interesting things to look at. So, I'll just kind of leave this off here. Thank you very much for watching. Hope to see you next time. Until then, stay tuned.